San Marino Handicap. They're going to go on the turf in this one. Number 2, Proper Mary, was scratched before today's first race. The third choice up top, number 1, Putting at 9-2. The other well-fancied runners are number 10, Chinois Cerie, is the 4-1 second choice. Fans go for number 11, Fiction. Had a rough trip last time out. They think he might have a better trip this afternoon. He goes in the gate as the 5-2 choice of the 11 runners. The flag is up. Fields sent on their way in the San Marino. Putting bounced away quickly and goes straight to the lead. Miedo Amidio. Fiction pulls his way up on the outside to go for the early lead. How Very Touching getting up fourth, and then 5 Daddy 5 and Breakfast Table. They're going very quickly early on for the distance. In behind that comes Chinois Cerie. Behind that, Ruperto. Rough Passage on his outside, 11 lengths off the lead. At the back is All Cat and Monroe. Into the stretch the first time, and Fiction pulled his way along to a length lead. Putting on the inside is second. How Very Touching is racing third. Miedo Amidio in fourth. 5 Daddy 5 fifth, and Breakfast Table right there at the rail. Chinois Cerie on the outside of that pair, then Rough Passage and Ruperto. All Cat on the outside, and Monroe continues to trail. They've taken closer order as they go under the wire now. Fiction out there, leading it by a length and a half. Putting racing second. How Very Touching in third. 5 Daddy 5 going to be carried a little wide into that turn. Miedo Amidio is racing fifth, and then it's Chinois Cerie. Breakfast Table holding his own in seventh, 5 lengths off the lead. Another length and 3/4 to Rough Passage. Ruperto at the rail. Monroe now been asked to pick off the back markers. Monroe moving up a little, and on his outside is All Cat. Down the backstretch they go. Fiction out there leading it by a length and a half. Putting racing second. How Very Touching is third. Miedo Amidio at the rail fourth. Then Chinois Cerie. 5 Daddy 5 is sixth. Monroe on the outside. Now only 4.5 off them. Breakfast Table still right there at the rail. Then Rough Passage. All Cat 6 off the lead, and then Ruperto. They head to the 3/8 pole, and Putting now goes to put pressure on Fiction. Those two leading it. Monroe continues to pass horses, getting up third. How Very Touching there at the rail. Then Miedo Amidio. Breakfast Table switching to the outside. They take the turn and come for home, and Putting goes right on by Fiction, and it's Putting and Gary Stevens out there now moving like winners past the 8th pole, and it's Putting now pulling off by 4. Now you can make that 5, and now you can just pick any number, it doesn't matter. Putting romping home in the San Marino. Putting so impressive. Well, Putting certainly wins well. He brushes just gently against the rails here. You see Gary Stevens just steady him, but he was so far in front it wasn't going to make any difference anyway. A hand ride there from Gary Stevens. 4.5 lengths the official winning margin. A good job by Julio Canani there for Putting, who's owned by David Sofro.